Faith is past and I'm home now. Wait, homebound.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another Full Self session here tonight. Got two wonderful guests here. We got James Marlon Magas.
Hello.
Legend. And Logan, Chicago's very own beat maker. Welcome.
Thanks.
Honor to have both of you on.
Thanks.
Pleasure to be here.
Since I've had you on, James.
You can call me Jim. We're cool like that.
That was during the great hiatus, I think, the last time we had that interview. The last session, the rock radio interview we had. So kicking it all the way back then. Wow, that was...
Kicking it back.
2021, that was for almost
9 to 5 world.
3.5 years ago.
And still in
Time
a
slap.
9 to 5 world. Yeah, still trying to break free of that time slap, but feel getting closer.
What is time?
You know? What is time, Logan? No, seriously.
What is the point of time?
I do wonder, is it real? Are any of the numbers real? Because you ever
I
look
think
at
quantum physicists said that maybe our perception of linear time is not correct.
Did they have another option? Or it's just not correct?
You know what's wild about the option of the word at all is that the actual word itself, N-U-M-B, numb, they're just numbers. It's fucking heavy, dude. It's when you really start to see the tricks they're playing on us, it's heavy. It's
every number is infinite. There is no difference.
Yeah. And that's why we do what we do here. That's why we make music. Because some things cannot be expressed by the word. You know. But
the word.
Words are limiting.
Yes. Yes. And your chops, Logan, are heat. They are fierce. They are super gnar.
Thanks.
How many bands total have you been in throughout your experience drumming, you'd say?
That lasted? I think 2.
Nice.
2 solid
So
ones.
it's the patience and...
Double speak.
Double speak.
I was about it. I was like, oh, this is going to go somewhere.
Double speak?
Yeah, I was so about it. It was like a
Nice.
sport, and we were working real hard for, I don't know what.
How often were you guys practicing?
Twice a week. If we were recording, we would
That's
up
what's
it
up.
a little bit. But yeah, it was really organized. But yeah, it lasted 5-6 years.
Gnar.
Yeah.
What got you into music in the first place? Why did you start drumming?
I think my family, they're musical. My
Gotcha.
grandpa, he's a jazz musician. He got me my first drum set, and I don't know. I guess the lore about it is that he plays saxophone, and he was played with a bunch of cool people, and he was really about it, and that's actually very impressive. But he hated drummers. And so I was like, what the fuck? Why does he hate drummers? That's all I know how to do. What's going on?
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess he would get he had a temper, and he would just either kick someone's drum set or just start to bully the drummer all the time and take out all of his shit on the drummer. And so I don't know, as I was growing up, I was like, I have a huge point to prove, playing these fucking drums, man. Respect to the
Damn.
yeah, respect to the king, but also I'm bro, I could keep up. You wouldn't get mad at me. So I'm I don't know. I was trying to learn from that perspective. So it got me. It's probably weird to say, but
No,
it got me kind of far to
that's
be
wicked.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. Super wicked.
Yeah.
And your playing
You
is
don't have to
rad.
hate
For
drummers,
real.
man. Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
For real.
Yeah.
And it's been some fucking great tunes coming from you, Jim. Fucking Chop Shop with Danny was a fucking blast. That was a set, dude. That was...
Thank you.
Yeah. Fucking...
Starting to finally, after all these years, get closer to what I want to sound like.
Yeah. It's really coming together.
Never
Nice and
satisfied.
heavy. Yes.
That's real.
Never. Yeah. And
But always satisfied.
now, within the full self, we have come to is. And
This one is sacred.
That's it. Happy to announce we are playing the Hideout as a band. Our first official band our show March 7th at the Psych Fest at the Hideout. It's going down. 2 is. We didn't really. The fun thing about 2 is like we never really wanted to be a band. Like we were never really trying at it. It kind of just happened. It's like almost like it was a bunch of mistakes that led to something that made sense.
Yeah, we were kind of thrown together by fate, by the universe, and then we played together on your show,
which just happened
3.5 years ago.
Yeah.
3.5 years ago, and then you asked me to play on a single, and then we were preparing for a show, and that got canceled, and then we reconvened later, and we did a couple of played together a couple of times, and then I met Logan, and I said, "Hey, Michael, what would you think about having a drummer?" And
we did it.
We did it. Here
we
are.
And shit fucking happened, and now we're fucking doing it. Psych Fest, be there 3/7. It's gonna be gnarly. It's gonna be fun, and shout out to the other acts playing that night. We've got the Flying
Luttenbacher. Flying Luttenbachers. That's Weasel Walter, who I used to play with a long time ago in Lake of Dracula.
Yeah, shout out to Weasel.
And Bobby Kahn.
Great Insta posts.
Who is also another old friend. And then The Shape Of, who's my friend Theo from Joan of Arc and various things.
Yeah. That's fucking exciting.
And here
curated by Plastic Crime Wave, who's been doing the Psych Fest now for a long time.
Dude, that's awesome. How long has Psych Fest been going for?
I think this is the 15th one.
15th.
I think this is the 15-year anniversary.
This
I don't know if
awesome.
it's the 15th one.
Psych Fest!
I'm so stoked. So stoked.
15th one?
15-year anniversary. I'm not sure if it's the 15th one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Mr. Crime Wave, if you're out there, could you educate us on how many Psych Fests have occurred?
I want to know.
I'm waiting for them to respond. I'm so gone. That's the thing with 2 is like playing with you guys. It elevates me to a place where it's like it takes me a while to come back. It's like I'm back. I think I'm back on the earth now. But what we do is like, whew, it's something.
Yeah, when you really. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I think when you transcend your, words, you're speaking with music, you're speaking another language, you're kind of, it's and you're sort of like freeing yourself up so that you can intuit each other. It is hard to come back down and form cohesive thoughts and words because you're being so fluid, and words are a little more precise.
Yeah.
Are we winded?
And
wounded.
Wounded and winded.
You were wounded yesterday.
Yes, there was bloodshed on the very first 2 is.
Oh my god! It did damage.
It happened.
It did damage. The snare head was
Snare
thin.
Tommy, shout out to Tommy. Metal Marine, we love you. We got a replacement coming in.
Yeah. Coming in hot.
It happens.
Blood,
Sorry, John.
Blood and snare chap.
Blood and bruises.
Oh my god! I had so much fun. It's fun to do this shit sober now. Like it's like, I didn't know it would hit the same. Well, I don't know if that's stupid, but the adrenaline's still fucking there. Like it's all there.
How long you been? If you don't mind asking, how long have you been sober for?
Oh, maybe like from drinky drink and like speed and everything scary. Maybe like 7 years.
Nice.
But yeah, I still smoke weed.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I likes it.
California.
California sober.
As one calls it. There's a good combo, I think, with that. The mindfulness.
Yeah.
A little
Different
bit
perspectives
of
are fun.
Marijuana plant can do you well.
Yeah.
Like anything, as long as you don't.
It helps me like regulate my emotions.
Yeah.
Then I can feel stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I can't. I'm going too fast. I'm like.
Was it a long time you were struggling with the sauce?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I started when I was young, like in like early
Uh,
high school-ish.
Gotcha.
Like 13, 14. But yeah.
Feel you. I myself started
Too
like
long.
12, 13, and like
Okay.
he's just too stupid,
You get
right?
it, yeah.
It's like
Your
he's
brain's, like,
you shouldn't be
forming.
blacking out when you're 15.
No.
You shouldn't, be doing lines in the bathroom and like no, that's too young. It's like, but anyhow,
I'd get really excited smelling like cigarettes, like going back to class though. The next after the weekend, I'd be like, fuckers, you guys don't even know how to have fun.
Yeah,
but
I feel you.
I don't know, but
Yeah, no, I'm coming up on 5 years off the spirits and
Fuck yeah.
Alcohol, life changing, eye opening, and that's what brought me to the Full Self, and then started these Full Self sessions. A lot of what I like to discuss is like the music journey in creation, like the creation of music, why we do it, but also like the healing amenities that it has. Like to me at least, it's like when I am creating something, when I'm allowing something to move through me, it's very therapeutic, It's
That's
like,
real.
yeah. And that's why I just wanted to have a show so we could talk about that,
Yeah, music saved my life, gave me a sense of purpose. It's what I do.
Dude.
It's
healing.
You can pry it from my cold, dead hands.
No.
I love that.
I feel like that comes easier than speaking. I don't know. Anytime I have to like rock myself back to myself, I'm like, okay, music.
Yeah.
Let's do that, okay?
Do you do it every day?
Yeah.
It's
something.
an everyday thing. Yeah.
Yeah. It's noticeable if I don't. I'm like, oh my God, hold on.
I love that you said that. It's true, right?
Is that, for you too?
For sure.
Yeah.
Can be that. Like if you don't get that time to be creative or
Yeah.
play, it's like you will fucking lose it.
You're like, who am I?
Yeah.
It's hard. I'm not
Yeah.
able to do it every day.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Life circumstances. Sometimes, you have to make money. And sometimes I feel like, well, as an artist, I should be given that privilege of being able to do it.
Yeah,
there's a sense of
totally.
almost like a sense of entitlement where you feel like, perhaps a misguided sense of entitlement. But in
Maybe.
society, I think
It is
it would
what
be
it
like,
is. Who cares?
they should be able to say, he's a musician. Let him do
Yeah.
music. Let me do that. Let me, because to make things, it takes time. It takes time.
It's unfortunate
And you need to build things sometimes, and it takes time. And time is the most valuable asset. And when you don't have it, then you can't always create, and you don't get this release.
Yeah.
Crabby.
Right?
It was cool that it just flowed though, because I'm sorry, but on a practical level, not everybody has all the time to like build something really
Yeah.
like heartfelt and like actually, I don't know.
Totally.
Yeah, it's cool that it's flowing like this.
It's like you have to have a little bit of both. You have to like at times force yourself to do it, but most of the time it will happen so naturally, especially when it's
Yeah.
music and it's so rewarding each time showing up. But I'm just speaking from a place of being like, I have been the person fucking depressed out of my mind, not like on the couch for 5 weeks straight, not fucking picking up a guitar, not fucking, like there's times
comes
where I
back
go,
around. It
you
comes
go
back
into
around.
spells and it's like you have to like get yourself, and that, I don't know, something about doing it a little bit each day to me keeps me like balanced, like
Yeah.
not too
I feel like
far
it's
from,
like, is it just like emotional regulation?
yeah,
That's how I'll
Right.
speak for myself.
could be, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm like, ah.
But do you like write your lyrics out on notebook, or do you do like a lot? Do you use your phone, or do you kind of like what's your approach to the poetry?
Usually I just let every feeling build up and just bottle it away. And then when I'm going to explode, I'm like, ah! And I just start writing. Yeah, sometimes if I know that I need to like slow my brain down and also write, I'll just like actually write. But if I'm okay with just like going off the rails, I'll just go on my phone. But I think it's like different exercises for my brain. But yeah, I write a lot. Like I have a lot of notebooks and a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I know we have
Some of
spoken
it makes
about
sense,
it
some of it
before,
doesn't.
Jim, but what's your approach with writing lyrics, the lyric portion of the...
Well, usually for me the lyrics are sort of secondary. I don't usually write out a bunch of lyrics and say I'm going to sing this song. I'll kind of let the music guide my. I don't know. It's almost
real.
like consonants and vowels and sounds and stuff like that, and then maybe I'll shape them into words later. Like I'll just kind of like blurt out some stuff and then be like, okay, let me sculpt this a little bit and refine
I
it.
love that.
Sometimes usually it's a period of refinement. Like I'll have this. Oh no, that's dumb. Change this. Oh, of course I need to change this word to this. It's very rare that it just comes out or that it's pre-written. It's usually kind of sculpted.
Yes. It's
pulled from the
formulated.
air.
It takes,
Because I'm thinking about the sounds, like the consonants are going to go here, the vowels, make that vowel sharper, make that one longer, make this one lower, higher, and then later they're changed into words.
Dude, Forever
cool.
Friends is so good. I just got to say, I was doing the
Friends
dishes for
Forever?
Club 99 the other night. Just like, some fucking gems on there.
Thank you.
Yeah. Fuck.
Damn.
But yeah, some of your lyrics even on that were
That's
like
really cool.
twisted in a cool, like in a good way. Like I loved it. Like fucking Club 99, great fucking song, great number.
Club 99.
But
Thanks.
yeah, love having you guys on. This is great. We got that show coming up. 2 is at Psych Fest Hideout 3-7. One of the other things I do like to ask on the show, for any like
Venmo.
yes, please like, share, subscribe, and
You'll see our Venmos up on the screen right now.
for upcoming artists or even like musician artists out there that want to try, playing music or would like to maybe start that journey but haven't yet taken that first step. Do you have any recommendations or any suggestions you could throw their way?
To little musicians? Oh my gosh.
And like people that just like haven't started yet but might want to.
Oh, that's exciting. Like where to even start? I feel like maybe just picking an instrument and getting cozy with it. I don't know.
Nice.
That's what I did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how to. There's so many ways to answer that. I feel like. What was the question again?
Well, one thing I want to throw in there is the knowing. Because, you have the bringing it back to, I don't know if we caught this at the beginning of this sesh, but in numbers, in knowing, inside of knowing is now. Yeah, so
Now,
it's the
baby.
knowing king. It's the knowing
Now?
king and just being in the now of knowing and staying away from those fucking numbers.
I know if I was going to talk to a kid, if I was going to talk to my former
This is
self
full self,
or-
this is full self talk.
or a kid
my
that
God.
was thinking about just say you can do anything that you want to. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. When I always thought there was a
that's real.
difference between people who were doing that and myself. Like there was this invisible wall, and then I started playing with friends, and I'm like, oh no, we're all the same.
Yeah.
I'm playing with these people who are up on stage doing this, but we're all like I could do this, and I just felt like this drive, and don't let anybody tell you that, you need more money or you need more talent or you need more this or more that. Like anybody can do it. There really are no rules. You don't have to learn. I mean, training can help. Yeah. Technique can help, but it's not mandatory.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
real
I
as
love
fuck.
it. Well said. You heard it here first on Full Self Session number 4. And that concludes this evening. Thank you so much for tuning in, y'all.
Ooh.
Thank
And,
you.
Let's
Hope
jump
to see y'all at the Hideout.
Bye.
Peace, love, rock and roll forever.
Right at it.